Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor here. Hope you're having an amazing day as per usual. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whatever I title this video, but it's going to be some of the lines of the one secret that's stopping you from getting your next high ticket sales gig, your first high ticket sales gig, or the best high ticket sales gig that you can possibly get, right? A big major mindset / perspective shift that you need to have is, instead of just going for the bottom of the barrel, just going for what you can get, go for the top of the top companies. Because at the end of the day, if you're working with a newly established company that isn't going to enable you to earn the money that you want, then what is the point, guys? Right? If you're just going for the normal run-of-the-mill company, maybe they're doing 50K a month or less, and you know that you can't make the commissions that you want to make on that offer, then why take the offer? This is why a lot of you that watch my videos get into these traps of what I call the broke closer cycle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch one of my videos on that where I explain that concept in depth. So, a big thing that I get told all the time in the DMs, on sales calls, whatever it is for the RSA, is that people tell me, Connor, I've tried networking. It doesn't work. Right? It doesn't work, Connor. It just doesn't work. Well, how is it that my guys are getting interviews with $1 million per month companies in less than 3 weeks as a complete beginner with no experience, right? How is it that my guys are landing companies with their dream roles in 30 to 60 days, yet majority of the industry struggle to even get interviews in the first place, right? Let alone interviews with their dream top companies. And if they do, they're interviewing with companies that suck. Right, companies that are less than 50K a month, right, 30K a month. Maybe they're even a scam. Maybe they're going to ask you to cold call. Maybe they're going to ask you to do this, that, and the other thing that you do not want to do because you are acting as an employee, yet you are a contractor, right? Probably sitting there thinking, wow, that is exactly what I'm going through right now. Potentially, if you've been trying to do networking and it hasn't worked. So a couple of reasons why it's not working, but I want to talk about the one secret first, right? The one thing that's probably preventing you from actually getting the responses you're looking for and talking to the right people is that, well, first of all, maybe it's two, but let's focus on one. The first part to this is you're not networking in the right direction. You're just talking to random people with no strategy and no expectation, right? Pretty obvious. If you're not talking to people at the dream companies you want to work at, then why would you ever get the dream companies you want to work at? You're going to get random requests from random people and random job offers, right? Which is still going to put you a level above majority of the industry, but it's not going to put you where you want to be. The number one thing that's going to put you where you want to be is not just tracking, not just doing all this type of stuff, not doing everything else, right? This is one really, really important thing that is so crucial, that not only if you want to be successful in this industry in the short term, but also the longer term, right? The thing that I'm talking about, guys, is personal brand, right? Social medias. If you're reaching out to people, let alone for you doing the DM outreach strategy to business owners, which is not got a lot of breathing room to really work, right? It's work for some, but not really. The biggest thing here is when people click on your profile, what do they see? I can guarantee you, if your profile looks like shit, if you have a bad profile photo, you have a bad cover photo, you have no content, you have no people liking your content, then why would anybody trust you with their money? Why would anybody trust you with their $100 per book call, right? It makes zero logical sense. If you're reaching out to recruiters and you have a terrible profile, it looks terrible, they don't know who you are, then why would you even expect them to respond? Let me give you this situation. How many times, if you're a young man, right? I posed this question to a lot of the guys inside my community more recently, but I want you to pose this situation theoretically to you, right? This is mainly for the guys here. So if you're a woman that watches my channel, which is literally less than 1% of you, don't worry about this, but you can still somewhat understand this example. If you're a young man, you've probably got followed by some random account that seems to be a woman that has some questionable looking profile picture and a very questionable looking bio. Maybe at one point you thought, oh, maybe this girl's interested in me. But then you look at her profile and it looks like a complete spam account. Maybe all the photos have been posted a couple days ago, and they're not very recent at all. There's no engagement on the photos. Maybe if you go look at the likes on the photos, they all look like they've bought their likes and they've bought their engagement. And any man with any common sense would go, this account obviously looks fake, right? Maybe you get a message from that account that says, hey, and then you instantly block them, right? Because they're a spam account, right? They're trying to take money from you or do whatever they're going to do. That is the exact same perception that the rest of the online world has about you if you have no personal brand. If you have no content, if you have no people liking your posts, if you have a bad profile picture, if you have a bad cover photo, no one's going to respond to you. And so this is just one of the many variables in the whole networking process as to why people can't get it to work, is because if you're watching my YouTube channel and you're trying to do it on your own, you're trying to do it for free, what's on my YouTube channel is less than 10% of what we teach inside the RSA. It is just a small sliver of what you need to be successful. Yet, my YouTube channel, I literally have people that share my videos in competitors' training programs saying, hey, look at this sales call. It's really good, right? How funny is that? People are paying $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 for these other courses programs, and they're sharing my YouTube videos in their community saying it's more valuable than the course that they bought in the first place. It is just hilarious. I can't even fathom how embarrassing that would be if that was my training program. Nonetheless, there's so many variables as to why you're probably not getting success with, the whole networking process. But this is a really, really key thing. A big thing to do with why people will hire you is trust, right? There are 3 questions that interviewers, recruiters, employers are asking in the interview process and before the interview process, right? Number 1, capability. Do they think that you can do the job? This is all to do when they ask you questions about experience. It's nothing to do with experience. It's everything more about how you can demonstrate your capability to the employer. Number 2, do they trust that you will do the job, right? Trust, right? Trust is built through your personal brand. Trust is like your top of funnel, right? You gotta understand, business marketing terminology when it comes to this process, because again, you are essentially running your own business. There is 3 parts to what we call like a marketing funnel. We have top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Your top of funnel, how you market your business, the marketing of your business, how you build trust, that know, like, and trust factor, is through your personal brand. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. If you do not have these platforms on lock, I don't know what you're expecting, right? If you're using the networking strategy, if you're reaching out to business owners and business people, right? You're using that DM strategy. I don't know why you'd be doing it, but you are, right? There is a reason why it's not working. It's because your profile looks like shit. And so you need to tighten up your profile. You need to start making content. You need to start making it look good, because otherwise people are going to take one look at your profile and instantly delete the message. I do this at least 5 times a day. 5 times a day, guys. I have people ask me, can I be your setter? Can I be a closer? I've been watching your content, blah, blah. The worst messages I've ever seen, right? I delete them in 3 seconds. I don't even read them. The moment that I see I want to be a high tier closer or setter for you, I delete them. I will be eventually hiring, a setter or a closer for, the RSA potentially very soon, and that's going to be through my network. It's not going to be through someone who messages me directly, right? You guys have to really understand that. But the key thing that I want you to get from this video is, if your social media is not on lock, you do not have a good profile picture, you look like you're in your mum's basement, or you have a terrible cover photo, you've got no content, then that's why it's not working, guys. Very simple. So that's all that I want you to take away from today's video, guys. A bit of a rant, because again, I get a lot of you guys messaging me very frequently as to going, well, I've tried networking, it doesn't work. No, it does work. Look, have you seen the results on my Instagram page? If you haven't seen them already, go look at my highlights on my Instagram. It is ridiculous. Show me anywhere else you can find anyone else that's got that level of testimonials and jobs landed in such a short amount of time. We've only been running since April and we're close to 200 testimonials, right? Show me someone else that can do that. Just show me, right? In my space, there is very little to no people that have done that. And that's why networking, this method, is just working so well. And if you're not doing this, you want to fail. You just literally want to fail. You're betting against yourself to fail. If I were you, I would do anything that I could. I would do anything. I would sell everything to get inside the RSA. That's how much I believe in it, and that's how much I would be willing to risk your faith in me and what we do. I don't really sell the RSA as much in these YouTube videos, but I really feel like I need to continue. I need to start doing that more, because from what I've seen just in general, the industry keeps getting worse. There are so many people that work with competitors every single week that don't get results, and then they either had to end up disputing charges with the other company, refunding them, whatever. It's just a whole mess. So, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it has to be. Focus on your social media. Make sure it looks good, because otherwise I can guarantee you, you will not get any results that you're looking for as far as networking, job hunting, all that type of stuff. So, hope you're having an amazing day. Hope you're having an amazing week. And I will see you in the next video.